right.
So we've heard this, the Mediterranean diet. Well, that might not be all that appropriate. A lot of people consider it a lifestyle. But today, Kelly Springer is here talking about the food portion of that lifestyle. So before we get going, first, Kelly, thank you so much for driving in from Skinny Atlas.
I know, that must have been tricky.
Yeah.
Well, we wish we were in the Mediterranean.
That's right, that's right. So I guess before we get going on what's good and bad about it, what is the Mediterranean diet?
So the Mediterranean is a lifestyle. It's a way that people live in the Mediterranean and they eat. So all the things that they incorporate into their diet are fresh fruits, and they get in tuna and fish and olive oil and whole grains, and that's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
So we have Bear Snacks here, which is fantastic. It has 3 apples in one bag. They're baked, not fried. They have antioxidants, which actually help with heart health, and this is Heart Health Month, and this is why we're talking about Mediterranean. So they have no preservatives, no added sugar, and you can get in your serving a fruit right there.
Okay, so a good snack, a choice.
Fantastic snack.
You
can
want
put on
something kind of
salads.
crunchy. Okay.
It can go into any type of meal too, so
Right.
fantastic. And then speaking of on our salad, we have some tuna. So from Genova, we have a premium quality seafood that has 3 ingredients. It has tuna fish, it's yellow fin, with olive oil and a hint of salt. It's absolutely premium tuna fish, not like mainstream, and it's going to give that rich, savory flavor. And it stays consistent with that Mediterranean message, and it's going to grow with the trends. So U.S. reports and World News put out that the Mediterranean is going to boom in 2015.
Really?
Yes. And so this is where we want to promote fish twice a week, lower your risk of heart disease by 30%.
Do you have to worry about mixing it up so you don't eat tuna all the time because of the mercury?
So I recommend twice a week. So there is more mercury in some fish versus others. Tuna, not so much, so you're okay with that.
Okay.
So we want to make sure that we get fish in twice per week.
Okay,
And it's a great way because you can keep it in your pantry as well.
Sure, it's just shelf stable, right?
Shelf stable.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they do carbs in the Mediterranean. This is not an Atkins diet.
They do, so we add in whole grains. Whole grains are so good, but the heart bar, do you see that goes perfectly with our message today? It adds in a plant cereal. It's an ingredient called protanica, which is a plant cereal which naturally lowers cholesterol. So in 1 month, by eating these heart bars once a day for 1 month, you can lower your cholesterol by 10 to 13% in the 1 month.
So it's oatmeal squares, right?
These are oatmeal.
Okay.
So oatmeal,
which is good for you. Oatmeal is very good for you.
It's a whole grain, and same with like buckwheat, a whole grain. You're getting all 3 parts, your bran, your germ, and your endosperm. All of those whole grains, any of those, are going to help to reduce your risk of heart disease, and this is what we bring into the Mediterranean.
You've already mentioned it, olive oil. Those who have criticized or tried to poke holes in the Mediterranean diet usually focus in on the olive oil because it can be fattening. It can have those.
It
does
can
have
be
calories.
fattening,
It's certainly not free
but
from
it's
calories.
a monounsaturated fat, and without the fat, you wouldn't be able to absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K.
Okay.
So you have to have fat in your diet to absorb those types of vitamins.
I see. So a little fat is good. Just
a little
don't
fat
go overboard.
is good.
Right.
So that's why when you have it with the tuna fish, it can bring out that rich and savory flavor and help you to absorb those nutrients.
All right, I have to ask, we only have about 30 seconds left. Wine, how is that incorporated?
Always. No, so it really is recommended to have 1 glass of wine a night. It's the alcohol and it's the grape together that have the health benefit. So I recommend having a glass of wine every night.
Red or white or?
I stick with the red.
Yeah.
If I'm at a party, I stick with the white so my teeth don't turn purple.
Right. It's Heart Health Month. Why not stick with the red, right?
But a fantastic way to get in the Mediterranean. Feel good, look good, everything else.
We're going to need that on the night. What is it this weekend? We're going to get into the negative territory tonight, in fact. So, yeah.
So stay warm with your good, healthy foods.
Thank you so much. Great
You're
spread.
welcome. You're
Always
welcome.
love having you come in, Kelly.
Thank you.
Safe travels back.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Hey, coming up, prepare to be wowed. We're going to have an illusionist, Andrew Basso, joining us next to talk about some tricks that may leave your jaw on the floor.
Not literally. It would be an illusion if that
happened. We're figuratively speaking.